Hey everybody, Erwin Mcken here from BigWaveMarketing.com, and I'm here in Salt Lake City, Utah at a powerful event with none other than my great friend, Mr. Stone Cold Millionaire Larry Beacham. And you know his face if you Google him. He's no stranger, and I just wanted to take a couple minutes and ask Larry a few questions. Obviously, he has cracked the code. He has absolutely done something phenomenal in social media as part of his brand, and it's LinkedIn. You are the LinkedIn king. Larry, what do you ascribe your success to? I mean, what are you doing? It's phenomenal.
Well,
can you share a little bit?
Yeah, 7 months ago I was totally foreign to internet marketing, and decided to get online and learn how to market it. And LinkedIn seemed to be an untapped market that I just decided to master. And I focused on LinkedIn for roughly 6 months. Had some bumps and bruises, but I really learned how to navigate the site. And in that navigation, I learned how to really speak to the audience and the people that are there. And in doing so, I've been able to generate a ton of leads from LinkedIn. My best day has been 46 leads. That took place on June 23rd of this year. So the bottom line of LinkedIn is this: you have to come onto LinkedIn with a professional's mindset. You can't come to LinkedIn with your Facebook brain. It just doesn't work. There's basics to how to generate leads. You have to have a great profile page. You have to have recommendations, 3 to 5 recommendations from someone that respects you, that can pour credentials on yourself. You have to be able to create compelling content that people actually want to read and listen to on your actual page itself. So there's many things that you need to do, but those are the basics. The people on LinkedIn are as an example, you have an average median income of $110,000 a year, so that tells you right there, you're not just dealing with anyone, you're dealing with the top 5% earners out here. So you need to speak the language. So if you want to learn to speak the language, then you just have to really understand who is actually speaking that language. So those are the basics.
Fantastic. As you mentioned, content. I know I attended a recent webinar you did, and that was just phenomenal. And I watched like magic. You just created articles, and we can talk a little bit about just how you approach article writing, because you have definitely created compelling articles, and people are just loving your material. I believe you're also doing a new project, an ebook. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, to answer your first question, there's a difference between writing an article and writing a lead-generating article. There's a complete difference. A lot of people write articles, but they're not lead-generating articles. They're just talking. So you have to learn how to have a compelling headline. It has to capture the person's attention. Without the headline, you're dead in the water. From the headline, you have to now build value and build curiosity, as well as leave enough information there for them to feel like at the end of the article, they can act on that information right then. And then finally close with your basic signature, compelling them to come to your website to learn more about you, the professional. So that's the basics of how you write an article. Now specifically, when you talk about, I wrote a book, is that what you mean?
That's right,
okay.
Yeah.
So I actually wrote a book called the LinkedIn Lead Generation Blueprint, which is where I've taken my last 7 months of knowledge, bumps and bruises, trial and error, and I've basically whittled it down to what absolutely works. I've been able to generate on average 10 to 15 leads a day. We already talked about the other stuff. So the bottom line is, if you want to learn how to generate leads on LinkedIn, I made it easy for you. Just pick up the book. You can go to leadgenerationblueprint.info and actually download an hour-long training that I did on it for free. And if you decide you want to make that investment, by all means do so. But before you do that, go to my LinkedIn profile. You see more than 20 testimonials of people who have actually read the book and are singing the praises of it. So it's not me tooting my own horn. It's many others who have wanted to generate leads on LinkedIn and have found my book to be an invaluable resource.
Absolutely. Well, there you said it. I mean, third-party verification. People that I've met at events like this online have just confirmed and endorsed you, Larry. And I tell you, if you're looking to take your business to the next level, you need to get to events like this. You need to connect with Larry Beacham like I am. And myself, if you want to reach me, just go to BigWaveMarketing.com. Larry, I want to really thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing with my life. You got some good stuff there. So, Larry Beacham, Erwin Mcken, the Big Wave Dude in Utah, and we will see you in the future.